Welcome. Come on in. It is another edition of AstroTarot Tuesday Night Live. Yes, it is a brand new year. Astrological year, that is. We are full-fledged into Aries season. The pioneer, the warrior, the instigator, cardinal fire, baby. We can feel that fire. And I'm telling you, we're right smack dab in the middle of Mars in a square to Uranus. Activated today. So that's a big one, y'all. And that's going to be active for a while. We're going to jump into that here in just a little bit. We definitely are going to be announcing the prize package for Aries season. We'll get into that. We're going to hit on all of the astrological signs through the elements: earth, fire, air, water, all the elements in each sign. As we do the tarot, we will jump in and tell you a little bit about what's happening with your sun sign. We'll be doing sun sign horoscopes for the houses. Hi there, Jerry Lynn. Welcome. Come on in. Hi, guys. Hi, Renee. There's my two beautiful moderators. Thanks for joining. We are live on multiple platforms. So if you're on Facebook, thank you for joining in with us. If you happen to be in one of the groups on Facebook, please remember to go on over to YouTube, because that is how you get involved in the contesting. We do contesting every single month. Always a beautiful prize package giveaway. And all you have to do is like, subscribe, and comment on the replay videos. And every full moon week, we give away a beautiful prize package completely free for you to win. Odds are excellent to get in there, so make sure that you jump over to Chanda Sparkles YouTube. The link is in the description below. Also, want to speak to you guys about a few changes we're going to be making this evening. Rather than pulling in the chart and diving really deep into the astrology, we're going to do that in a separate video. And those will only be for the full moon and the new moon, okay? Tonight, we're going to try to keep it as tight as we can. Maybe if I can get this all in an hour and a half, I think that is something that would be a little bit appreciated by many people. So we're just trying to shift and go with these flows of these times, that's for sure. Hi, Robin. Thanks for coming on in. Hey, guys. Yes, make sure that you guys are aware that there are moderators in the YouTube, and everyone's there to keep it clean and peaceful and beautiful. And our condolences, of course, go out to Renee, who lost his, well, I don't like to say lost, who had his grandmother graduate to the next level. She passed on, and now she is in celebration and reunion with her beloved. So, but our deepest condolences to you. We missed you last week. All right, so we're going to dive straight in. So just so you guys understand, we're going to kind of do the astrology as we go with the tarot tonight. We'll do tarot reads for all of the elements, but we're going to speak to the fact that Mercury and Neptune are going to be conjunct at 23 degrees. This happens exactly tomorrow. They'll be in trine to the south node in Scorpio, which is your karmic evolutionary node, and they'll be in sextile to the north node in Taurus. This is a big transit. Neptune and Mercury. Mercury is the big leader this week. I'm just going to tell you off the bat. Mercury is making moves. He's going to be also trine to the north node on Thursday, after he comes out of this big Neptunian exact conjunction. Then the moon's going to be into Capricorn. Currently, moon is in Sagittarius, all right? So we're really looking at a week that's a little bit volatile. We had Texas tornadoes break out here in central Texas last night, overnight. Prayers to all that were affected in the tornado alley there. My daughter and granddaughter and my son-in-law were all in the closet. you know, they did the whole thing. They heard the sirens, all of that stuff. So definitely understand that Uranus is unexpected shifts coming in fast. This is volcanoes. This is, you know, cyclones. This is tornadoes. This is electricity. This is storms and hail. Things that Mother Gaia does to purge herself. Well, when Uranus is involved and he comes up in on Neptune, you know, when Uranus is involved in Taurus, ruling the earth, the sun is in Aries, the warrior. And anytime you have the sun in Aries, that means the earth, where we are, is in the opposite sign of Libra. Justice, duality, getting balanced, relationships, love and values. All of that is going to be in the opposition to everything that's happening in Aries this week with the sun and this brand new wonderful equinox energy that we're celebrating. Thanks, by the way, to all of the beautiful peeps who came out to the Padre Island Eve of Equinox Frequency Circle and received their activations. My heartfelt gratitude to each of you, as well as to Christina Kars, my partner in crime, who did such an amazing gong activation on everybody. We really, really, really love this community, and we love anyone who's from out of town, wants to come to our next events. We'll be letting you know. All right, we want to talk about Mercury and Neptune. So this is what I want to do. First of all, I want to talk to you a little bit about this book right here. Okay. So this book right here, Dane Rudar, it's an astrological mandala. This book was written in 1970, I think it's a 71 or 72 edition. I've been looking for this book in decent shape for forever at a decent price. I finally found it. Oh my goodness. And it's an original edition. I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't have to pay $1,000 for it. Thank you. Yeah, I ended up getting it for like $125 finally. And I mean, it has a couple of little, like right here, but this right here is my new baby. So we're going to talk about the 23-degree mark of Neptune, because a lot of these planets, as they're flying past, you know, Mercury's the first one, boom. You know, we had the Neptune Sun conjunction last weekend. So we've had a lot of Neptunian vibes, but all these planets, let me just make sure I'm right. Yeah, Venus and Mars will be the next ones to come on up after Jupiter. Jupiter, we're only a couple of weeks away from Jupiter-Neptune conjunction. These are major, major big deals. And this is why this Aries season feels a little bit off, a little bit different. It's not as like go, go, go as we thought, because there's still all of this pull, because we've all these planets in Aquarius and Pisces. So it's kind of like we're still feeling all of that stuff, you know. It's more still a within journey. I spoke to the fact that we are in a metamorphosis stage. So that was instigated on Saturday, the eve of equinox. The day before equinox, we began a 2-week metamorphosis stage, which means what you're doing with yourself, how you're valuing yourself, how you're speaking to yourself, what your plans are, what you're going to be creating in your life is all kind of like we've made the decisions moving forward, or we've gotten the download, we've gotten the information that has come in. We have a directive, you know what I'm saying? We have a direction of which way we're moving. And now we're just kind of like feeling things out, allowing information to come in, but we also know our boundaries now. We're like, we know, okay, this is something I will not do. This is something I will not put up with. This is something that I will. This is something that I welcome. You know, we're very clear on these things. But with Uranus in the mix, in a challenging square, a square is a challenge, okay? In a challenging square, over to Mars. Okay, that's Mars. Mars is in Aquarius. Mars is the world, the collective. It's the collective consciousness awakening. Okay? When that Mars is in square, which is exact tomorrow, while we've got this Mercury Neptune conjunction happening at 23 degrees, while we have the moon also going to be exact to Pluto, while Mercury's in a sextile to Pluto on Saturday. This is challenging. This is Trigger Nation. This is things coming up, people saying things, people doing things that you did not expect them to do. Happened to me personally. I trust you. It happened to me. But this is the thing. Really understand. You, as a creator, create all of it. It's all you. Yeah, even that stuff that is perceived of people coming at you, you bring that to yourself, and you have to step back and see on a deeper, more eagle eye view level, what exactly did I bring this situation that hurt me, that pained me, that bothered me, that pissed me off? There's gonna be a lot of pissed off people this week. You can't put Mars and Uranus, Mars being in in Aquarius, square over to Uranus and not have people losing their shit, you know? Anger, frustrations, and emotions are high because we still have Neptune, Jupiter, and Mercury all in Pisces. We also have the wounded healer Chiron sitting over there in Aries, okay? So the sun is going to come up and do an exact conjunction to it, but it also moves a degree this week. Saturn moves a degree this week. There's a lot of big moves happening. Your best bet, truly, is to really kind of feel out what keep it simple. As I always say, keep it simple, but feel out what is the underlining, if we can go times 3, cause of me attracting this situation into my life. You know, what is the lesson here that I am trying to learn? I was speaking to someone today and they asked me about an alignment that was in the sky. It was a beautiful photo of Mars and Venus in this beautiful trine over to Saturn. And it was the actual photo alignment in the sky because you can see them in the morning, early morning now. And I said, you know, that is beautiful. And I kind of tuned into it and I was like, you know, it's a perfect long skinny triangle. But you know what it looks like to me? It looks like the divine feminine and the divine masculine in a what I call it, a creatrix. That's what I call it, in a creatrix. Telling Saturn, which is blocks, control systems, you know, you have to do all this over again kind of energy. We're not going to take it. And so Twisted Sister, of course, comes into my mind. I'm like, we're not going to take it. Of course, this is a lot of people that are going to be standing up saying we're not going to take it. And just think about this. So Mercury also is going to enter Aries while Chiron moves 12 degrees. You can't make this shift up. It like literally happens like right after. It's like within an hour of it happening. And then we have the moon and Pluto exact the day before. Pluto is power. This is going to be inflated ego to the max on people. Inflated ego. So just remember, when you're listening tonight, and if you're on the replay in YouTube, you're a badass time traveler. Thank you for being here. But whenever you're going throughout your life, and even tonight when you're hearing these messages, please put your ego filter, okay? Remember, we are coded starseed light beings. We are connecting at a soul level, at a higher dimensional level. Honestly, it doesn't give the universe doesn't really give two shits exactly what's coming out of my mouth. It's more about the code and the intention that's behind it. Okay? So when you're dealing with people this week, and this is as much astrology as I'm going to go into other than reading this degree, and then we're going to dive straight into the tarot, I want you to understand that this is high emotion, lots of ego, lots of unexpected shit. I can't even really pick a day that's the best. Get ready. I told you guys to enjoy Pisces season while I was here, because we're about to crank up the energies. The energies are cranking up. You know, we are only 6 weeks out from and I can't even believe it, 6 weeks out from a full solar eclipse in Taurus at 25 degrees. Of course, it's right on my sun, or in opposite of my sun. And then 2 weeks after that, we'll have a lunar eclipse at, I think it's like 9 or 10 degrees. I'll have to double check, but it's right on top of my rising sign. So I'm like, oh boy, let's go ahead and get this stuff out of the way early, shall we? So anyway, this is, you know, you feel eclipse energies 6 weeks out. Okay. So we're stepping into that as well. Just stay in your flow. Be fucking real. Be who you are. Be honest. Say what you mean what you say. There is nowhere to hide shady shit right now. There's just not. If you're not being authentic, it's going to come to the surface. The South Node in Scorpio pulls all of that toxic shit up from underneath. That's what it's there for. So it can transmute and transform it to rebirth it. So keep that in mind. And all of those aspects that I just listed off, with the Aqua Moon on Monday, also Aqua Moon, Aquarius Moon, Mars, Venus, and Saturn. It's going to come and like have a conversation right on top of each one of those, one after the other. And so, yeah, it's going to be a little cray-cray. Hold on to your tight panties. Hold on to your tight panties. Fuck it. I got rid of them. I'm done. I'm not wearing any panties anymore. Okay. All right. Hey, Joe Crow. Hey, everybody. Thanks for coming on in. There's Madness Productions. Thank you, my brother. By the way, big shout out to Chad, who did so much work with me, helping to set up the Eve of Equinox Frequency Circle. Also, a shout out to Katie, Crazy Katie, who helped us with a lot of beautiful photography, and everyone else's photos, you know, that sent them. I appreciate it. I wish I made a TikTok video. I wish I could have made a video that had all 100+ photos in it, but it was just impossible. So trust me, it took me hours to figure out which ones that I would use. All right, there we go. Haven't seen you in a while. Remember, if you are on Facebook, I am multi-streaming on multi-platforms. And so, hi, it's great to see your face too, but I'm not sure who you are. So, hey, there's Ashley Boren. Hi, girlfriend. So glad you're here. Awesome. Everybody is in, and then we are going to roll. Okay, because I believe this week, this Mars-Neptune square is going to be present for a while. Well over this week, okay? But, and I mean, you know, of course, as planets move, the energy shifts. But I feel that this Mercury Neptune conjunction happening at 23 degrees tomorrow is very poignant. We really want to look at that, because that's the same degree that Mars, Venus, and Jupiter very shortly will be coming up to conjunct Neptune. So I pulled this out of my new book, which is an old book, but it's an authentic. Oh, it's just like, to an astrologer, this is like the icing on a cake. And it's not that sugary, nasty icing. It's like the cream cheese, lovely icing. So we're going to read this degree. I want you to listen with your soul, okay? This is soul evolutionary astrology. All right. Where is it? Here we go. I just love the description. On a small island surrounded by the vast expanse of sea, people are seen living in close interaction. So get it? You're on a small island. Not too hard for my locals to figure out. and people are seen living in close interaction. The keynote here is the need to consciously accept one's own personal limitations in order to concentrate one's energies and to live a centered and fulfilled life. So this is the energy that's going to be literally coding this next, couple months, okay? Like this is going to be like the umbrella over all of the other stuff. All right, here we go. Every individualized person is a small island in a vast ocean of mankind. The ego fulfills a necessary function as it sets boundaries and gives a specific character to the consciousness. Within these boundaries, a complex interplay linking and integrating the various aspects of personal life can operate constructively. In time, the ego boundaries cannot In time, these ego boundaries can not only expand, but can become a zone of intense interchange between the inner and the outer, between the individual and the community, between man and the universe. So this is that first duty of any man or woman, which is to be truly what he or she is as an individual. They are coming in strong, But this individual has a particular dharma, i.e. a place and function in a vaster whole. The island's inhabitants get subsistence from the sea, and in time to navigate this sea and interact with other islanders. And all eventually will come to realize their oneness within the whole. Earth, which includes everything, is an appropriate keyword. Centralization. That would be your appropriate keyword. So, this is all about our consciousness expanding because we are becoming more one in that tight confinement of community. If you could place yourself in a small, tight community consciousness as you flow throughout your every single day, through your practicalities when dealing with relationships. Relationships are going to be big because the earth is now in Libra, while the sun is now in Aries, ruled by Mars that is in Capricorn. So we have to stay very conscious of how we're doing. How are we even treating our ego? The ego self. How are you actually feeding your ego so that you can have a conscious ego, being conscious of being conscious, you see. So I hope that gave you a little overlay. By the way, we will go into the chart of the new moon that is coming up. We have a new moon in Aries in 2 weeks. Happens on the 1st of April. And it's not going to be a Fool's Day. Trust. It's going to be the end of our inward metamorphosis where we actually begin to begin, So I really am looking forward to that. Please be watching for that video to come. I still haven't decided if I'm going to do that live or if I'm going to do it pre-recorded. But we're changing things up for time purposes. We're just going to do a little bit of astrology and then we're jumping right in here to the tarot. Hey Colette, hi, come on everybody, come on in. That's right, if you're on YouTube or on Facebook, come on in over here. Of course I read your mind madness. You know how good I am at that. Hi there, there's my sweet nephew who's got some killer mad skills, man. He is awesome with like the guitar. He's got a killer band. Y'all go check it out on YouTube. All right, we're good to go. Let's keep rolling. Okay, so for the giveaways, check it out. All right, so I am partnering with Rhonda's Fairies. Rhonda's Fairies. You definitely want to check out Rhonda's Fairies on Facebook. I will share her link tomorrow. I don't think that I remember to do it today. I'm sorry, Rhonda. But I bought a bunch of her jewelry. I don't know. No, I'm not wearing them tonight. I'm wearing my black tourmaline tonight. But these are, and I'm not sure if you can see them. I'm going to put them really close. They're really cool. She gave me all these dragons to give away, and they have little bitty tiny stones on the like breastplate. They're really cool dragons. So we're giving away these because it's Aries season. I don't know if you noticed, but I have my dragons back there. They're ready to go. They're becoming activated. Anna and Grandfather, my two dragons that literally came to me, saw them. Anyway, moving on. We're also giving away this pendulum. It's a rose quartz pendulum with all the chakra colors. And then, because I had some left over from the event, this is sunstone. And you see, there's copper. It's raw sunstone. A lot of the time, if I'm doing giveaways or I get stones to work with people, I like to get it in the rawest form, non-tumbled. I feel like the energy just holds so much more. These were worked on for several days. And so I've got one of these and a little bay leaf. These are the little sachets that we gave away this past weekend. And so you'll be getting one of those so you can do your bay leaf rebirth ritual at home. And then, of course, I'm throwing in one of my homemade, this is just a lemon or orange, it's one or the other, and some herbs, and I made these with selenite, and then I put some jasmine and jasper in there. So these are just little melty smelkins. Yeah. So those are the prizes this month. Make sure that you go like, share, and subscribe on YouTube to get in the drawing. We'll do the drawing 3 weeks from now, 4 weeks from now. 3 or 4, let me double check. I want to be right. I got to be right. We will do the drawing on the 12th, which is awesome because that is the wake up portal. Oh my gosh. How is it so awesome that I get all these awesome days? That's the wake up portal. We will be totally shifting dimensions and perspectives on the 12th prior to the full moon in Libra. Wake up portal. That's right. That's the day that Jupiter and Neptune conjunct come together exact. That's gonna be crazy. All right, let's keep going. I want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, I will read to you real quick what I wrote down. Throughout the week, I get downloads. I meditate. I try to go in and, so these, it's short. So this is what I've written, things for you to think about. These are the messages I've received this past week for this week ahead. Okay. This is a time to develop our creation. Practicing through our super and subconscious. Allow the earth rhythm to guide us. It's asking you to rest in your ethereal mind. Rest in your ethereal mind. Remember, as you're going out, everybody has to work, everybody has to do the thing, I get it. But remember, ask yourself, am I in my ethereal mind right now? Basically, are you bringing your higher consciousness into the body? Because that's what we're doing. All right. Healing without forcing. Anything that you need to heal psychologically, you're healing it without forcing it, just simply by being in your ethereal mind. The equinox must be honored. That energy is set. The metamorphosis is now on. Honoring our personal soul contracts, exploring what those soul contracts are. Are we living in harmony with our personal truth? Are you speaking your truth, living in harmony, embodying what your truth is? And if you're not, you need to move out of that. You have to do something to change it. Because if you don't, the universe is going to come in with this Uranus square Mars and knock you off your feet and make you move. Who we are energetically. Like, energetically, I am a starseed being with complete total recollection of my planet that I came from that's not in this galaxy. I know that I am here to do deep soul work by using these tools to evolve. I also know that I have to be open and in the now moment, because I also have like visions of future timelines, and I see how things are going to be then. Not all of it. I'm still learning. I'm still going with the flow, but there's glimpses. And so the more you can stay who you are energetically in that now moment, the easier these challenges that are coming will be for you. How are we communicating? This is a big one. Mercury is all about communication, intellect. How do you talk? How you think? What you say? What you don't say? What you hold in? All of that shit is being highlighted this week. Mercury's all up and down the chart, all over the place this week. Activating. You know, I've got Mercury probably written 3 or 4 times up on the board over here, just for this 1 7-day period. And it's flying. It's going really, really fast. Along with Jupiter. Jupiter's going pretty fast for being such a big planet. He's got his speed up. That means everything's expanding, you see. Magnifying on your speak, on your communications, on what you have to say and what you don't say. Who we are energetically. How are we communicating? Are we being clear with our communication, or is it being inflated? It could go either way, right? There's a caution with the communications with this Mars square Uranus. Was the last thing I wrote there. Yeah. I just saw a vision of getting on your broomstick and flying away. Like literally. You take that at a soul level through code, however you receive it. I love you. Thank you for listening to my astrology. We're moving on. These are the cards that we're doing tonight. We are starting the tarot portion. We'll do your earth, fire, air, and water signs. We will also speak to each astrological sign prior to the read as to how the Neptune at 23 degrees conjunction to Mercury will affect you according to your sun sign house. Okay? Yes, she has beautiful tapestries. Rev Shar at the Chapel of Spiritual Light, she got her tapestry for up on the mantle there. It's beautiful. Okay, yeah, that's normal too. Oh, dang, that was another thing I need to say before we get into the tarot. Electromagnetic energies, solar waves, CMEs, OMG. Just today, so far, I had screenshot it so that I could tell y'all if you haven't seen. Okay, today alone, we had 11 flares, 5 C flares, and 6 strong B flares. And then a little bit later, like an hour later, added another C flare. That was as of about, an hour and a half ago. So we might have gotten more. So when these electromagnetics come in and we're like getting all of this energy, please, for the love of your creation, be mindful that you're receiving light, that you are upgrading your 4 body systems. All 4 body systems, emotional body, mental body, spiritual body, physical body, are coming together as one. This is what's happening because it's molding Your photonic light is coming in, and it's molding and moving, and all your blood, your plasma, your cells, everything is being upgraded through this. Be mindful. State it to yourself. I allow and welcome with ease the upgrade of my 4-body system. Through love and grace, I flow easily with this. And if the pressure headaches get too much, or the nausea, or the vertigo, or the brain fog, I've had a lot of brain fog. That's been a real deal for me. Go within, sit, take 5 minutes, sun gaze as the sun is setting. Wait until it's right at the horizon to do this, so you're safe on your eyes. Or right in the morning as it's coming up, sun gaze. That will help you to receive these codes throughout the day without having as much symptoms. They're also telling me to remind you to make sure you're drinking lots of good water, really high quality water. I do coconut water because that's it. To me, it works best for me, but what works for me may not work for you. They said get the stone jade and wear it on your body. It's a very grounding, very healing. They're saying jade. Andaras will help you if you get some Andaras. Andaras. These are Andaras. These are not of this earth. Okay, they're unexplained, but you want to make sure you get quality ones. If you're looking to buy some, you can reach out to me. I know someone who has some good quality ones. These right here also help me a lot. I have a green one that's a little bit bigger than this one, and I keep it in my bra. So, okay, let's keep moving. Tonight, we're going to play with the Wheel of the Year Tarot, the Uncommon Tarot, the Romance Angels, and then we, at the end, will pull a Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle. I've been hearing a lot that they're saying we really need to up our stone knowledge. My father's geologist, so I kind of was raised with all this stuff, so I don't know every single one of them, and trust, I still have to look at the book, you know, and I have another couple crystal books over there. But this is a really good learning crystal healing deck if you ever are interested in trying to get one of these, okay? Let's go. Hi, Pamela. Hi, Scorpio sister. Thanks for being here. Boy, I'm Mars strong, y'all. I am Mars strong today. For sure. You know. Okay, let's see what Linda's saying here. I had a weird day. I went from feeling really good, like pre-sickness days, to really bad off and on. I have had on my heart to drink lots of water, 60 ounces. Very good. Didn't know why. Look, you need to be doing that every day. Why did I do that? I didn't mean to do that like that big. Yeah, every day. Hey, Colette. There's Colette. The tech problems are from the electromagnetics and all the seed flares. I didn't know if you heard that or not. I have to pull up the chart so that I can see the houses, because as we go, I will do a little astrology for each sign, talking about how this Neptune and Mercury conjunction is going to affect you. Okay? So let me get I probably should put on my glasses. My big old schoolgirl glasses, y'all, going back to school. That's all right. Twisted Sister's been going through my mind all day. We're not gonna take it. And I mean, really? Why would I just, okay. I never listen to that stuff. Oh, I better get a Kleenex because I'm starting to run. Hi, Tammy. Yeah, Maggie. Hi, Maggie. Aw, Maggie. Happy birthday. Everybody tell Maggie happy birthday. It's your solar return, Miss Aries. That's awesome. My mama's birthday's today, so I have to say happy birthday to my mom. My daughter is also an Aries, and I'm an Aries moon. And in fact, I do believe that that Aries moon, if I pull up the now clock, yep, it's almost exactly conjunct. Sorry, not the Aries moon. The sun is almost conjunct to my moon. The sun currently is at 2 degrees. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Okay, let me move that and get back to this Mercury conjunction. Okay, it's happening at 23 degrees. So that's a 5. That's change anyway. 5 is shift, move, change, sometimes unexpected, uncomfortable change. So we're going to have Mercury, our minds, and how we communicate right on top of this. So what we'll do is we'll just expand on that for each of the signs. I chose the Wheel of the Year Tarot in honor of Aries season because we have turned the wheel. Think about where you were 1 year ago. You know, 1 year ago, Neptune was at like 20 degrees. That's how slow Neptune moves. So for Neptune to be at 23 degrees, it's going to be there for some time. But all these planets that are in Capricorn and in Aquarius, and we're going to have to come around and come and hit it and come and hit it. You know, while you have to remember, Aries is cardinal. She's going to be Neptune, I'm sorry, the sun is going to be over there squaring to the other cardinal signs like Pluto. You know, and Pluto can get shady. Pluto is like the end of the road. Pluto is ultimate power. You know, people with a strong Pluto in their chart, they got powerful stuff. Sometimes they sneaky snake about it, but they got some power behind what they can say and what they do. All right, we're starting with water signs. Water signs: Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. Okay. All the cards have been meditated over, smudged, and cleared. If you're new on the YouTube replay, thank you. You are an awesome time traveler. Please like, share, and subscribe so that I can resonate with other frequency like-minded beings such as myself. All right, so let's look at Cancer. So Cancer, this is going to be happening in your 10th house, okay? So your 10th house is all about what you do out in the world, your work, your dedication. It can also be, I mean, if your dedication is to being retired, it could be something that you're, you know, working on. It's an earth energy for you. So when you get Mercury and Neptune there conjunct, this is like being able to get an amazing idea, something really deep, something from maybe far out. You know, I feel like there's going to be a far out idea that you hadn't thought of, but you're going to get this and receive this through communication from others. Yes, I hear that. Thank you. They're telling me communication from others. Make sure that you're looking, because this isn't something you're going to find within you. This is going to be an idea that's coming from someone else. Be open, Cancer. Be open to any ideas that are coming your way right now. Be flexible, okay? I know you like to take the initiative, and I know you're wanting to get things done, being a cardinal water sign, but I really want you to realize that right now you're going to get the gift from someone else's communication. It could even be like something in the mail or something like that. But I really feel like someone's going to be like, let's try doing it this way. And whereas you're kind of like, no, I really want to do it my way. If you try it, even though, you know, you may be like, I don't really want to do it that way, I think that you're going to see that you get a gift out of it. So thank you, Cancer. Then we'll move on to Scorpio. So Scorpio, this is happening in your 4th house. This is all about your home, your family, your foundation, your ancestors. Neptune with Mercury, I'm just going to say it straight up. You may get a visit from beyond. You may be getting visits from, and I'm just going to go ahead and say it, this night before last, I had multiple cosmic soul family guides in my bedroom, and I told myself I'm going to sleep early. They came in, they literally were like, no, you're getting up. And I literally had 3 hours sleep the whole night. They told me, pick up a pen, start doing your writing. So I started writing, which is unusual for me. I'm not a big writer. But they told me to start writing, automatic writing. And then I got into an astral travel, and I thought I was going like to my planet, because I have this lab or whatever that I go to, and I have these different places that I go to, but they said, no, you're going now in a future timeline. And so they brought me and they showed me this wonderful way that we can be doing these bi-level activations from my pool. So that was the whole idea when all of that came to me on how to do this whole process of this event that I'm going to be putting on. I still don't know exactly what day that's going to be, because that's all still in process. So Scorpios, this is what I'm trying to get at. You're going to be receiving lots of intel through your highest self, through your highest guidance, through your guides. Receive it, but also flow with whatever is brought to you. Be cautious of jumping in too quickly right now, because with the South Node in Scorpio, there's so much that you just don't know. There's a lot of unknowns on what direction you're going. So Scorpio's your best bet right now is to don't take that leap quite yet. Allow the intel to come. Write it down as much as you can, because the brain fog for me has been real. I know it's got to be for you guys as well. All right, then moving on. Thank you, Scorpio. And then moving on to Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, of course, Pisces. All right, Pisces. Of course, this is happening in your first house, okay? Mercury Neptune conjunction at 23 degrees in your first house. This also with Jupiter just being a couple of degrees off, okay? And then we have, like, not, you just kind of like got your sun, just left and went into your second house, okay? So for you guys, this is all about metamorphosis on your internal, how you make your money and what you value, okay? This is going to be cosmic consciousness coming in that blows your mind. Like, this is going to be you, like a lot of the time, sometimes you always are dealing with sometimes some brain fog. You're always dealing like you're a little bit vertigo and stuff like that. But for Pisces, right now, everything you're doing mentally is on point. This is going to inflate whatever that is. Be cautious on your physical body right now. That's what they're saying. Be cautious on the physical body. Be cautious on, just watch your step. Don't go skydiving right now. You know what I'm saying? It's not, just don't take any risks right now that are unnecessary, is what they're saying. Okay? All right. And honestly, bravo. You made it through the most badass and amazing, wonderful Pisces sun season I've ever seen in my entire career. Like, literally. And you still got Jupiter there. Expanding everything you touch. So don't forget, he's going to leave and go into Aries soon. So keep working. But literally, like I said, be careful with your physical body. Maybe feed your physical body a little differently. But don't take any unnecessary risk. I'm getting a big red dot like flashing for the Pisces. Like, caution, be careful. Like, you could stumble and fall and break something or whatever is kind of what I'm feeling. Okay. That is the water sign. So now we will go straight in to the cards. Look at there. Flying on through here. We're doing it. Right there. Let's make sure you can see the cards. Oh, look, I'm on top of it. And we'll zoom it in just a tiny little bit here before we get rolling. And I think there we go. Is that too bright, y'all? Can you see it okay? Maybe I'll bring the brightness down a little. I'm going to take these glasses off because that's not working for me. Okay, that's only when I'm reading. Okay, here we go. We are on the water signs. We are just now beginning the tarot portion. We're on the water signs. We've already gone through the little clip, little bitty channeled message. The little bitty, hold on, I got it. The little bitty channeled message for each of the water signs. Now we're going into the water sign. This is for your sun, moon, or rising signs, if they are water signs. Just remember, these readings, if they make you feel as though, oh, that's me, or oh, that's for my mom, or, you know, like you're going to receive messages that you're meant to receive. Keep what resonates and don't worry about the rest, okay? All right, so we have the 9 of Cups. This is a beautiful card of having everything emotionally fulfilled, knowing that you have plenty enough to share, celebrations with family. This could be, you know, gatherings, stuff like that. It also could be overindulgence. Got to be careful about overindulgence with this cup. Challenged by the 10 of Wands. Okay, so the 10 of Wands is that hero card that, like, see these folks, they've gone and they've worked all day, you know, and now they just have this far and they're home free and they can rest. So it's like going through, Wands is your fire energy. It's about what you're accomplishing. You know, it could be some kind of work creation, family life creation. You are challenged to keep going. This is a keep going card. This is, you can do it. You're almost there to completion. But someone's a little bit bored with the whole situation. The 4 of Cups is not feeling fulfilled, feeling like there's been an offer that you're just not so interested in, you know? Oh, that one just flew and now it went down on the floor. Hold on. Oh, good. Yeah, the Princess of Wands coming in. This is someone from the outside coming in to assist you. The Princess of Wands is a younger energy. It could be a kid. It could be like maybe someone who just holds their energy very young, but they're passionate about what they do. But you got to remember, they're also naive. They don't know everything at this point. They might need some help. And you might just be like, I've been working, I've been doing this, I am good to go. You know, I'm at that celebratory stage. And then how is this person that's coming in that's like needing some help? Like literally, like you have to start over and help them, you know? And it's like, like I'm getting this feeling of like, I've done this so many times with this individual. And I just don't know if I can do this again. Let's keep going. Yeah, the Tower. I had a feeling something was coming. So we have the Tower here. This is all about shock and awe. It is Uranus. Okay, this is a Uranus card. This is Major Life Event, Major Arcana card. This right here is telling me something's going to come in that totally shakes it all up and moves it all around. Yep. And there's a 2 of Swords here. So there's a decision after this shakeup that will have to be made. It's not going to be an easy one. Swords is air energy. This is what we're thinking about. This is how we're intellect and communicating, but it's never an easy card. It's a hard decision will have to be made. Because you've built everything to perfection. You've worked your ass off, water signs. You've really done such a great job with how far that you have gotten at this point. But it feels like there's something missing, or there's something that you're just not feeling fulfilled about. And it's like somebody's looking for you. Like they need help from you. They need assistance from you. But you're afraid that if you take this on, there's just going to be this horrible decision that's going to be a hard one to have to make on down the road. Yeah, okay. Well, the good positive thing is once you have made the decision, the difficult decision, you have the Sun card. That's beautiful to end for the water signs. The most positive card in the whole deck. You've got the Sun card. Amazing, water signs. Maybe because you have to make this decision that you're not 100% sure that you're really like into. Maybe because you finally make the right decision. That's maybe a difficult one because of this forced tower. Maybe it actually turns out just beautiful. With this individual, this younger person, this younger energy. Could even be a younger idea of sorts. But I feel like it's a person. Yeah, it's a person. Maybe a kid. Yeah, finances and career. Finances and career issues. You know, this person, I feel, you know, they want to work, they're moving, they're trying, but they're young, they're naive, they need help. Sounds like somebody's going to need some money and some support, water signs. Children. You can't make this shit up. You just can't. Your love life is being affected by children. Water signs. No. I don't want that in my life. Oh, sorry. No. You just can't make it up. Okay, I'm starting to look up I was going to look up your crystal card before I even... And I'm going to tell you what I just saw in that book was Malachi. So let's see. We're going to pull you a crystal wisdom healing card. Just one. And this will be the crystal I want you to find and get this week for the water signs. Good God. I had 10 of them fly. We're going to go with the one that fell on the board. Analdolite. Okay? Analdolite. Ooh, look at that. I think we need some more light on here. Let's try to brighten it. There we go. And I think this light needs to move. There we go. There we go. Analdolite. Okay, let's look and see what analdolite's quick meaning is, and then we will move on. Tell me what is the next element. Analdolite. Analdolite. That's number 25. That's a 7. You know, a 7 is like kind of like having to wait, being in limbo. There it is. Analdolite will gently facilitate integration and releases emotional blockages standing in the way of a spiritual awakening. It reminds us that consciousness is omniscient, and omnipresent. Seeing all, knowing all. Immerse yourself in the mystical interconnectionness of this cosmic consciousness. The frequency is exceptionally high. The chakra is the soul star and the stellar gateway chakra, which cleanses and activates all. It is now the present moment, and it's becoming a vessel of cosmic consciousness for the water signs. Get you analdolite. If you want to see the whole thing, go ahead and do you a screenshot if I can get it to go clear. Let me set it down. Oh, man. I don't know. Let's try like this. Just a minute. Let me get it right. There. That way you can screenshot it if you want to read the whole thing. All right. Thank you, water signs. I hope that assisted you. We are moving on now. What are we moving on to? What are we moving on to? Hey, Christina Karst. Hey, hey, hey. Hi, Amy. There you are. Yes, you got the sun at the end. That's right. That's right. We're on water now. What are we moving on to, Jerry Lynn and Renee? Okay. I think it's gonna be fire. Fire, 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 fire. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Y'all, I'm doing my best. Oh, it's at 1 hour. We're doing so good. Okay, I'm trying. I promise. I've been having these videos and they've been running like 3 hours, so we're going to start doing 2 videos. We'll start doing a little bit of the astrology for the week, some of the channeled messages, and then jumping right into the tarot from now on, so that we can keep these hopefully under an hour and a half, no less, and less than 2 hours. And then we'll do a separate video for the full and the new moon. And that will include 2 weeks worth of astrology to those reports. And that'll just be straight up astrology. And then like probably the channel guidance for the degree Sabian symbol. All right. Now we're moving on to the unknown tarot. These cards have also been smudge cleared and meditated over. I feel a presence. And they keep on touching me on my back. It's like macaroni and cheese. Somebody eat macaroni and cheese? I can smell, okay. I can smell macaroni and cheese, tuna casserole, like from my mom's house when I was a kid. Oh my God, she would make this tuna casserole with this tuna macaroni and cheese with like all the cheese on it and stuff. Macaroni and cheese. Somebody's eating mac and cheese tonight. Somebody's mom used to make mac and cheese too. And it was like a big ass casserole, one of those big, huge pans. You know what I'm talking about? It's crazy. That's a first. I have never smelled macaroni and tuna before, ever in my life. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. We are on the fire signs. Oh man, that kind of makes me hungry. I haven't had that in years. I don't do a lot of macaroni and cheese. You know what I'm talking about, Tammy? You know what I'm talking about, right? Me either. If you're on the YouTube replay, I am a clairsentient, clairvoyant. I smell, hear, see, feel across the veil. I have since I was a kid. Thought a lot about my childhood today. My mom's birthday. I bought my mom, and I bought one for me too. A 7-foot tall, light up, massive palm tree. It's gonna go out back by the pool. And it's 7 foot tall and it's huge. It's like massive. And I bought her one and she screamed. Linda Everett, that's you. This is maybe for your energies coming up. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you. I love it when the confirmation comes through. Remember, my frequency connects to yours. You and I connecting in, and then all of a sudden I get these smells or the visions or the feels or whatever, and somebody's saying hello. Okay. A little bit of water. Fire signs, fire signs. We're going to begin with Aries. Happy solar return to you, Aries. The sun has graced your sign. You should start to feel revitalization. You should start to feel like you're being renewed. You should be really on point with what you're creating at this time, because the sun is shining on every aspect in your life, no matter whether it's love or work or relationships. But let's keep in mind, in your 12th house is Pisces and Neptune coming exact. We also have Jupiter, like literally within a couple of degrees of this exact point. This is probably throwing you off your game, okay? And it's making you much more tired. It's hard to move. It's I need sleep more. You could be getting vertigo, nauseous. These electromagnetics are really focusing in on you, okay? Really. And this is highlighting your 12th house of higher consciousness, of super consciousness, of your ethereal mind. I spoke earlier to the ethereal mind. We have to learn to utilize that ethereal mind as an Aries. And I say Aries because I'm an Aries moon sign, so I get it. And I'm double Scorpio, so I have lots of Mars. Hence the Mars shirt today. Mars is your ruler. Mars is in your 11th house of community, of being of service to others. So it's like a push and pull for you, Aries, right now, from I want to do, I want to give, I want to go, to I'm not in my body right now. I almost put, Aries, listen to this, I almost put cat food on my green beans yesterday. You know the little cans of cat food? I give half, and then I put the little tin full, and then I put it in the refrigerator to give the other half to my cat in the evening. I pulled that thing out, took off the tinfoil, went straight over to my hot, beautiful, wonderful green beans, all fresh and gorgeous, and literally went to go put it, and I was like, what in the F am I doing here? Right? Okay, so that's a real deal. As you're moving forward this week, be very cautious, because Mars, your ruler, is going to be square over to Uranus. This square is going to be happening and constant for a good week, okay? So, sudden flashes of insight of you wanting to do and give for your community, for your tribe, for your family, for your workplace can come in, and it's kind of like you've got to set a slower pace of doing what you want to get done. You're going to have to say no a little bit more, just for a little while, just until the 1st of April. And then it's balls to the wall, go. Just for a little while, Aries. You'll benefit by doing it more methodical and pulling back and really working in the energy of what you're trying to create for your community. Okay? Thank you. Thank you so much, Aries. And then we're moving on to Leo, the lovely lion. So much strength. It's taken a lot of strength for you to keep it going, isn't it? Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Now, listen. Let's look at the chart. Make sure I'm on the right house. Yeah, this is happening for the Leos. In your 9th house, okay? Your 9th house is all about, when you're talking about Mercury, your mind, your communications, coming together with Neptune, your super consciousness, your higher consciousness, God. This is about understanding that there are things coming from outside of you that are going to truly move you in the direction that you want to go. This is you still being able to keep that inner strength and keep up the stamina. But this is also stating, you know, it might be a cautionary tale to watch what you say, especially if it's to someone you don't know. I think there's going to be foreigners or someone from outside of you that's coming in that's like, you know, totally out of the blue. Somebody you don't know, that's not, you're not recognized. You know, this could be even somebody on social media coming in and talking some crap or whatever. And it could turn into something much bigger than really it should. Really best for the Leo to stay on point with what they're doing and not allow the outside interference. I feel like, and literally, if you guys could go travel a little bit, being cautious, being careful, you know, wearing your seatbelt, go speed limit, you know, take some trips, get out of town. It would really probably help to elevate your awakening process, elevate your consciousness at this time for the Leos. Really good time to take some short trips, maybe, you know, go see your family or something like that. Okay. All right. Thank you, Leo. And then we have Sagittarius. Oh, my beautiful Sages, my beautiful Sages, my adventurous, fiery, passionate Sagittarians. I love Sagittarius energy. I've got 2 placements in Sagittarius, so especially my Mercury, my mind, that's how I think. Can't help it. So I vibe well with you guys. All right, so we're looking at Sag. We're talking about 1, 2, 3, 4. It's in your 5th house. Lucky you, man. So your 5th house is all about love and children and joy and what you do for fun. You know, go out and have a good time. Go dancing. Go on and dance. Go howling at the moon. Get out and have some fun with friends and your children. It's a really good time for that. With Neptune and Mercury coming together, you may be interacting with some very loving conversations. So this catapult of going and having fun, expressing something that really truly is close to your heart, doing something that's close to your heart will allow you to start interacting more in a loving state that will elevate your awareness as well. I see you in this group of like friends and family. There's children maybe around, running around. And there's just these loving interactions. Those are coded. When you have a conversation, Sagittarius, and this goes for everybody, when you have a conversation with someone, that is a coded thing. Keep in mind what you're saying and what you're receiving. It's a very loving, like gonna be blown up loving thing for the Sagittarius this week. Very much to caution. Like I'm telling everybody, that Mars and Uranus square can affect you quick and things can change and you could get triggered really quick. Stay in your joy flow. Everybody. All right, that is for the fire signs. Let's keep moving and do your cards. Fire signs, sun, moon, and rising. Fire signs, sun, moon, and rising signs, please. Okay. This is the Unknown Tarot. Make sure you can see the cards. I'm going to have to move my chart. Excuse me. Yay! I'm on it. I'm so proud of myself right now. We have Major Life Event, Major Arcana card, the Chariot to kick off the fire signs for the Sun, Moon, and Rising, followed by the 3 of Coin and the Devil card. Major Life Event, Major Arcana. So you got 2 Major Arcanas right off the bat here. I like this. I like this layout because the Chariot, first of all, is a representation of Sagittarius. This is foreign adventures, foreign travels. This is moving on, going on out on a date. I'm even kind of seeing someone going on a date. This coin, 3 of Coin, your challenge is to collaborate with others. You know, the 3 of Coin is all about earth energy and tangible stuff you can touch, feel, taste, smell. And then you have the Devil card here stating that maybe this might get a little cray-cray. You might get some S&M kind of stuff going on. I don't know. Maybe you're going on a date and then you end up having some wild, crazy sex. It might be fun. Bondage. Who is bonding you? Somebody putting the handcuffs on you there, fire signs. Kinky, kinky. And the World, well, somebody on the outside of your fire signs is coming to completion. We have a winner, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm going to be blushing after this. I'm getting all kinds of excited up in here. The Awakening. You got to be shitting me. Okay, so Hold on, we got to see the next card. This is great. So somebody is going out, having themselves a good time. They may have some kinky sex, and the world makes sure that everything comes to completion with what they're doing here. Whatever this date is, whatever this collaboration is, it's going to be like having an orgasm. It's going to be in comparison. Now, you can use this literally, or you can take it like something I'm just describing in your life. But I'm getting all kinds of little like my's. So the Four of Cups, man. Okay, so the world says someone from outside of you is coming to completion. Something or someone will be finished. It will be done. Then there will be a second chance, another awakening, a new resolution, and a new revelation to this entire situation of this collaboration with this adventurous date, this adventurous person, this adventurous thing. But there's a little bondage. There's some kinky stuff going on here. I am not getting evil from this devil. I'm getting really S&M, crazy sex, or some kind of just out there that like is almost bonding to you. Like you're feeling bonded to someone. I'm getting bonded. Like you take two glue things and you bond. Okay? Like you bind a book. That's what I'm getting. But when the completion happens, there's this like second chance. There's this like new renewal, this revelation and resolutions, and you just know that is what was needed. The orgasm was needed. It was there all the time. Why didn't I do this before? And then people are like, do you want some more? And you're like, no, I'm good. I'm good, thanks. I've had my awakening. Because you have another 4 on the bottom. That's the 4 of coins. And that means to hold on to everything you got with all of your might. Because you know you got it all now. You got everything you possibly could need, fire signs. There is no turning back. And you don't need to accept their second chance. You know, you've had your awakening. You've had your completion. You don't have to stay bonded. I love it. All right, let's get a love and relationship card here. Oh, Amy and her husband going, go get you some handcuffs, girl. Woo woo, hanky panky. Oh my gosh, I love it, love it. Okay, let's go with the fire signs, fire signs, fire signs. Love and relationship. What was I saying? Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. You know, that could also be you reconciled to know that you've come to completion, they've come to completion, and you're good. You don't need another. But this could be someone coming in for the fire signs from your past. Someone that is like very adventurous, fire energy, foreign to you. Oh my gosh. It says, love yourself first at engagement. Okay, just remember, always give the love to yourself first before the engagement comes if there's a reconciliation. I'm not even going to say any more on that. Okay, so moving right along for the fire signs, for the fire sign energy. What is their crystal or stone for the week? Aura light. I love aura light. Okay, let's see. Aura light, aura light. We're on the fire signs. I hear you in the replay. Where is she at? What's she doing? We're on fire signs. We've already done the water signs. And now we're on the end of the fire. Number 24. Come on. Aura light. Aura light has a sedative effect in mind. Stilling is so that the profound healing of conscious connection with your soul, the universal mind, and higher dimensions. You are a multi-layer soul on a course of accelerated spiritual growth. You came to Earth to share your knowledge. You have an ability to move between different dimensions. The slowness and seeming impossibility of this task has brought disillusionment and discontent. But do not despair. Raise your own consciousness and others will follow. The frequency is exceptionally high. The chakra is Soul Star and Stellar Gateway, cleanses and aligns. The timing is Aquarius, and the soul path is reconnection of ego, soul, and higher consciousness, bringing all of it into one. Beautiful. Go get you some aura light, fire signs. Thank you very much. That was great. I hope that helped you guys. Let me know in the comments if anybody gets, just put a like, I don't know, some kind of little comment if anybody ends up getting engaged or reconciles with somebody. That would be fun, or has some fun. I'd love to hear. Oh my, oh my, oh my. I like those cards though, aren't they cool? I like the Unknown Tarot. Very interesting and different cards. Okay, I want to shuffle these just a couple times. Make sure that they're cleared for the next reading. Oh, something wanted to pop on out. We hadn't started. What else we got here? Oh, 3 of Swords. Damn, somebody's going to be heartbroken. It's probably because you're like, no, I'm good. I got mine. I love myself first. Nah. You're going to leave them heartbroken, are you there, fire signs? Going to leave them heartbroken? Ah, that's funny. Fire, air. Okay, so now we are on air signs. Hey, is that music in the background too loud for y'all? Y'all can hear me good, right? If it's too loud, I can turn it down. I turned it up a little more today because I just felt it. Okay, so we're going to do air signs next. Air signs. What is my time? Ooh, I'm doing good. Okay. Thank you, Jerry Lynn. Thank you, Linda. Hi, Tracy Lee. I didn't see you there. Everybody send Tracy Lee some positive energy. She is looking for a home. So if everybody could just tune in that the absolute perfect home is going to make itself presentable to her. She has a deadline. I've been envisioning that for you, by the way. All right. They're wanting me to start. Temperance, patience. That is your patience card. All right, so there is temperance. What we're going to do... Let me try something. I guess it's just these cards. I thought maybe it was just too bright. You can't hardly see them. There we go. That's a little better, right? There we go. Okay. We are on air signs. So we are talking about Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. By the way, Libra, we're going to start with you because the Earth is now in Libra. Every time the sun is in a sign, the opposite sign is where the earth is. I learned this from the great Christopher Witecki with the Sirius Joy Club. And it makes so much sense. He's a brilliant astrologer, and he uses his degree step system, which has taught me so much. And it makes so much sense. And I've watched as these transits play out really closely. I learned this from him about a year ago, and it makes a lot of sense. Not a lot of astrologers say, the earth is in the opposite sign of the sun, but he does. And I have seen this play out over and over. So now with the earth being in Libra, because the sun is in Aries, which is your opposite sign, Libra, we're also speaking to the Neptune and Mercury conjunction that is happening tomorrow. And it's going to be it's going to be hanging on there for a few days. Okay. So we're talking, where's my Libras? There she are. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is your 6th house. Wait, let me make sure. Hold on. Because this is your 7th. Yes, it's your 6th house. Neptune and Mercury being in your 6th house. 6th house is about what you do on the practical day-to-day basis. With Neptune and Mercury being there, you may be talking a lot about changing, your routine up. You may get this sudden insight, sudden clarity that's coming in from literally your spirit guides. Like you're being told, you need to change this up. You have to do this in order to accomplish where you want to go. Knowing with the sun being in your opposite sign, that sun is shining everything on you to challenge you to become more enlightened to this information in order to move forward with the projects that you're doing. But this is very practical. It's also very healing. It's about your health. If there's anything health-wise that's showing up for you right now, anything your body is speaking to you about, really listen to it. Really pay attention to that. Don't just kind of gaff it off. This is the time frame when your health is on kind of like the line, like it's like you're being told things within your body, Libra. So practical day-to-day changes and communication coming in from your guidance, your highest guidance, your deep knowing. This is going to be illuminated during this week, so pay attention to that. All right, Libra? Okay, and then we have Aquarius. Oh, Aquarius, you have so much going on. Aquarius has got Mars, Venus, and Saturn all in your sign, balancing out the divine feminine and masculine within. Realizing that you truly have both of those within you. Did you know that? Everybody does, but you're especially becoming highlighted with how you move, what you say, what you do, what you love, and you value. Okay? Getting that good boost of energy to get going with things. But Saturn comes in and says, oh, excuse me, you've got to do that over. Right? Aquarius? I understand. It can be really frustrating. It is. Their Saturn return is not always easy. You've got about a year left. Hang in. With this Neptune and Mercury conjunction happening in your 2nd house of what you love and value, also your body and your senses. Truly, this could be you literally starting to feel your guides touching you, or smell or see across the veils, because this is going to open up your superconscious to what you feel within your body, because your 2nd house is ruled by the body. It's our actual physical body that we touch and that we're in this flesh suit. So with your mind becoming activated and blown up to your superconsciousness, which is Neptune, higher consciousness, whatever is going on with the physical body, trust it. Explore it, fantasize about it, really do some vision work. Such a great time for everybody to do their vision work right now. Vision work, sitting, breathing, knowing, and feeling your body into where you wish it to be. Whether that be losing weight, being more flexible, gaining weight, or whether that be I'm just going to physically put myself in the most happiest energy that I can possibly get, knowing that I'm going to embody that energy now. You see, it's about tricking yourself into it. All right, Aquarius? Okay, we did Libra, Aquarius, and now we have Gemini. Hi, Gemini. All right, Gemini, this happens in your 11th house of community, of people outside of you. Okay, this is happening for you. There might be some genius insights that come in, because this is your genius house. This is where you get your genius house. It's where you service others, okay? So there might be some like amazing ideas that come through with this Mercury Neptune conjunction in your 11th house. This could also be you feeling as though you're not exactly sure, you know, because it's also delusionment and illusionment. It's telling you that maybe you thought it was supposed to be this way and then it turned out this way. There could be a lot of, I'm getting confusion from Geminis right now. I'm feeling like there's a lot of choices to be made and that you're kind of like feeling like you were delusioned. With Mercury being there with Neptune, this could very well come in and just blow all that out for you. Yeah. Be cautious of traveling is what I'm hearing. Like if you're going to be going somewhere, going out of town, really be mindful of your driving. Don't be on the phone. Just really be mindful of where you're going, what you're doing, and plan accordingly, Geminis. Don't just go all willy-nilly. You got to make a plan. You know, drive when it's less traffic, because there could be some accidents coming up is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing an accident, so be careful with that, Gemini. Okay, thank you very much. We are on the Earth signs. We are kicking it off with Temperance. Temperance, temperance, temperance. Yes. Thank you, Renee. Thank you, thank you. We have the masculine and the feminine within, feeling balanced, Aquarius. I heard you. You know, but it's hard to become balanced in the middle of a raging river. And that is what Neptune is. Neptune is a tsunami of water. I would not be surprised if we end up with some kind of big rain. Like we just had these huge storms in Texas. But somewhere in the world, there's going to be some big storm, some big something of water. Lots and lots of water. Okay? That's especially when Jupiter comes up. When Jupiter comes up, that and it's already starting to build and get there. We'll have some kind of major water event. There'll be something. And it could also be oil prices, because Neptune rules oil. I believe the gas prices, as soon as Jupiter leaves, oh hell, I can't think what Pisces, as soon as it leaves Pisces and goes into Aries, I feel like the gas prices will start to fall down. They'll start to get lower. And it won't be so expanded. Something's going to shift all that shit. Watch. All right. I got it. Okay. My stomach is rumbling for the air signs. It's starting to rumble. So we have the Three of Wands with Temperance. Temper yourself. Temper yourself. Patience yourself. Nothing is going to happen overnight and really fast. And you're needing to use more of your law of attraction skills. Okay. You know, you cannot work in the physical first. You have to work in the ethereal first. You have to work energetically. This Three of Wands, this is what I consider my law of attraction card. This is working in the energetic field prior to the physical. Making it literally making this something I do every single day. You don't see her searching. She's just laying in all-knowingness that what she wants is going to come to her through her determination to work within the energetic field and having some patience. But knowing that she can balance all of the shit that she's dealing with. In a knowingness. Knowing and walking with that shit. Telling yourself affirmations in the mirror. Unlike any of the other signs, you air signs can affirm shit to yourself and make it real. Look at that. Woo! Look at that. For the air signs, we have the Ace of Pentacles. There's the Ace of Pentacles for you guys. Look at this. This is a beginning. Remember, it's just a seed. You're just planting this. You have to water it. You have to cultivate it. You have to wait. You have to have patience for the damn plant to pop out the ground, right? Because, oops, I didn't mean to turn that. Right here, we have the Hanged Man. Look, this card and this card. Look at this. Very similar, okay? The Hanged Man is like, he knows that he has to see things in a different way. He has to do things in a different way. The way that he's been doing shit is not working. And this is coming in from outside of you. Something's telling you, you need to wait. You need to see this from a different view. Put your rose-colored glasses on. Maybe it's not as bad as you think. Maybe if you're working more in the energetic field, you would get somewhere. Because you have the Empress here. The Empress is birthing all of creation, okay? The Empress, major life event, major arcana card, the Empress. Look at how gorgeous she is sitting there. She's humbled. She's vulnerable. She's always in her flow of her creation. She knows that she has every single thing that she needs. Look, this Temperance, totally balanced, but patience. This whole reading, another major life event, major arcana, the Hanged Man, screams patience. This chick, is it a girl or a woman? Okay, she hangs her ass up there by 1 foot, knowing that she can get her own self down. Knowing that if she hangs upside down and looks at it from a different perspective, allows the light to come in to her super consciousness, her higher consciousness, she'll be able to birth what she needs. And then you have the Knight of Pentacles. Another slowest card in the deck. Out of all 4 knights in tarot, okay, the Knight of Pentacles is the most methodical. He is practical. He takes his time. Now, all knights come in bringing communication, bringing information. You know, they come in and out, okay? But this one is poised in his creation. Patience, temperance will bring the energetic revelations. This is your challenge right here, is to work in the law of attraction. If you don't know what I'm speaking to, look up what law of attraction means. Message me, I can send you some info. But most people should know that by now if you're listening to me. If you don't, I'll be happy to help you. All right. On the bottom of the deck, you have the Hierophant. Higher knowledge, cosmic knowledge, religious knowledge. You know, this is structures. This is big, like churches, universities. This is like the cathedrals. You know, this is going and literally diving yourself into some kind of higher consciousness. Maybe you're going to go to a chapel of some sorts. Maybe you're going to join a community of some sorts. Maybe that would be the best thing for you right now. Not the indoctrinated shit. I hear you in the replay. Okay. No, that's not what I'm speaking to. I'm speaking like I go to a spiritual chapel here, and I have a spiritual community here. It helps so much to know that you have a community to reach out to. I feel like there's some higher guidance that's going to be available for you, so please take it and have patience with your creation. Work in the energetic field. You'll be all right for the air signs. We're pulling a love card, love and relationship, family card. That's the one they want. Oops, have it upside down. Flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. Wedding. Okay, so this right here, the situation involves a marriage. Maybe, you know, the two of y'all are needing somewhere to go, or companionship, you know. Maybe someone else is getting married. As far as extend your lighthearted energy to others, whenever we do the law of attraction energy work, it's always like, kind of imagine that you're in a flirty state. Like you get all flirty, okay? Like how would you be if you was gonna flirt with somebody? Like you know air signs. How would you be? That's the energy I want you to get into when you start doing your manifestation vision work for what your law of attracting in. Knowing it's going to take some patience and some time in order to get there. Okay? Look at things from a different perspective. It's not always exactly what you think it is, especially when we're dealing with Uranus and Taurus square to Mars and Neptune and Mercury exact on top of each other. It could be very illusionist, not seeing everything. But somebody might be getting married here. And it's going to take some time. It's going to take some patience on you air signs to understand what is happening with all this. I mean, this is a total, like, you know, maybe they're going to have a baby, but it's going to take time. It's going to take time. What else? Okay. Yeah, King of Pentacles. You have 2 pentacles here. That's positive money flow. Okay? That's worldly possessions, feeling good within the earthly realm. So overall, this is very good for the air signs. Very, very good. Right here. Why am I getting these? Okay, well, you're getting all these extras. Sorry, air signs, I grabbed the wrong one. The 8 of Coins. It's going to take a lot of hard work. 8 of Coins, this guy, he knows his craft, and he's diligent, and he stays on it, and he works it, and he commands and demands through his highest self. You are in control. You are creator. You have the God spark within. You don't go outside of you to create your creation in this world. You are a powerful spiritual being in a flesh suit, having an experience in this reality. So remember, 8 of Coins, you got all these coins. Whatever that is, stay diligent. Stay diligent with your craft. Whatever it is you're creating. I smell honeysuckles. Somebody's going to have honeysuckles. You're going to smell honeysuckles, and you will know that will be your sign. Ooh, I love some honeysuckle smell. You have halite. Highlight. Okay. Shit. Where's the book? There it is. All right, air signs. You've got highlight. Highlight. Highlight, highlight, highlight. All right, 41. And it's the green. Highlight draws out impurities from your physical, energetic, and soul bodies. It dissolves old patterns, negative thoughts, and toxic emotions, promoting emotional well-being. Highlight stimulates the meridians and grounds the healing properties of other crystals. So this is a superpower crystal, all right? Self-understanding, subtle ties and influences may be affecting you more than you recognize. Subtle. Remember I said the disillusionment. Unacknowledged feelings of abandonment or rejection or emotions neediness may underlie dis-ease in the body. Detrimental energies pick up under the influence of drink and drugs could be affecting you. That is Neptune, overindulgence. As could someone else's lustful or jealous feelings. But being spaced out and undergrounded also leaves you open to invasion by external forces. It's the freak. Okay. You need to regularly detox, is what it's saying. Purification on all levels. This frequency is earth. The chakra is the base, sacral, earth star, and solar plexus. The timing is spring. That's where we're at here in the northern hemisphere. Soul path is purification and spiritual discernment. All right, air signs, get you some highlight. Oh, do I need to do that thing? I need to do that thing. Hold on. In case you want to screenshot it, my bad. I didn't do it for the last one, did I? Dang, I forgot. Okay, wait. Oh, that's Jasper. Hold on. There it is. Okay, then that way you can screenshot it. All right, Geraldine, do you remember what the last one was? Dang, I want to make sure that everybody gets it. I'm sorry, I forgot. Okay, let me look here. That's right. That's right. So now we're on to what? Earth? Is that it? Is that it? Is it on to Earth? Yeah, I think we are. Huh. Okay. Let's move on then. And get to the Earth signs. That's crazy. I mean, all of those cards were screaming, it's going to take time. It's going to take patience. Every one of those cards. I mean, patient card, patient card, patient card. Law of attraction. Just beginning. Just birthing. You know, trust your higher guidance. You can't make this shift up. Ooh, those are flying. Things that got screwy. Okay, I've already shuffled these. So we are on to Earth. I'm going to clear one last time before we leave. If you are on Facebook, go and get yourself registered to win this prize package. I have earrings and this really cool look. Okay. Rose quartz pendulum. Make sure that you comment on this replay video, like and subscribe. If you share, you get an additional vote. And you can share anytime. Okay. 148. Nope, not taking questions. No questions. Just doing the tarot. Having to cut it. It's already almost at 2 hours, and I'm trying to make these an hour and a half, so I'm already past my time. So no questions. Okay, we are on to what? Earth signs. We're talking about Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. Okay, let me pull up the chart. All right, Capricorn. Well, you've got all of this action going on in your third house. This is about media. This is short distance travel, media, communications, how you talk, your intellect. Like, you're going to be like super intuitive. Like, you'll be able to get your stuff out in a flow, in a manner that you like will surprise your own damn self. Okay. With Neptune and Mercury conjunct, this is being able to, like, I would write a book right now if you can flow it. It has to be, you think with your heart, your intuitive flow that is going to be inflated, like beyond. Ceremony, do ceremony. Everything you do, your light activations are going to be on top of everything, even in your workflow. Okay, when you're going through your work, am I in my flow of my intuition? Because this is what's being highlighted for you right now with that Neptune-Mercury conjunction. Keeping in mind that you have your masculine and your feminine, both Mars and Venus, sitting there in your second house of what you love and value. All right, so that's all being worked over. All it. Once they move on out, then you're going to be able to be like, wow, okay, so this is really what I care about. Because you'll be setting boundaries with yourself, saying, I will and I will not do this. And you'll understand what you truly, deeply care about on a higher consciousness level. Okay? Beings showing up for you, communicating with you. I mean, this could be like true beings stepping into your dimension. You stepping into theirs. Okay, Capricorn? All right, and then we're moving on to Taurus. Well, that South Node is challenging you, Taurus. That's right. You've got the North Node and the South Node there. So don't ever forget that your answer to things is your intuitive guide, your psychic sense, your spidey senses. Taurus, this Mercury and Neptune conjunction is happening in your 10th house of what you do out in the world. Okay, so you need to understand when this is like working on your workspace world, like what you do diligently for work is going to shift and change. You may get like some kind of communication coming in, some kind of higher knowledge coming in that totally shifts you to understand what you were doing before is not what is really making you happy. Okay, so what you're looking for in life, Taurus, what is it you're looking for? You know, you have to get more clear on that. And I feel like if you'll really listen to your psychic sense, I keep getting spidey senses. Spidey senses, are you, like, ask yourself, Taurus, am I using my spidey senses on this? Okay? Ask yourself these things before you act right now. Everyone should really stop and pay attention to what their internal guidance, what they are hearing from within before they act on things. All right, thank you, Taurus. And then we have Virgo. Okay, Virgo, you like things practical, I get it. You like a schedule, I get it. That's out the window. You're going to have a really hard time working in that space right now, okay? Because Virgo, let's see here. Let's see. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is in your 7th house of how you relate to others, okay? It could be a love relationship coming in for you, Virgo. This could be somebody that really is very knowledgeable. You might get communication from someone else that you possibly like become friends or your co-workers or you're in a love relationship. This could all come in very unexpectedly. But your psychic awareness is going to be on point through the others that you relate with, okay? Because in order to communicate and flow, you've got to find the right people to flow with, you know? This is all about people for you. Also, your health, being cautious of your health. I'm also getting with you, don't overdrink, don't overdrug, just don't overconsume during this week. Just don't do it. There could be some bad shit come in and then it messes you all up, messes your whole flow. Yeah, it's not good. Just don't do it this week. Okay, Virgo? But it like really is a good time for you to really listen to within and from other communication coming in. Other communication coming in for you. Sudden. It's going to happen quick. All right, let's go. Right there. Oh, do I have these upside down? Not taking reversals. I only do that in personal reads and on TikTok. I just have them upside down. I was holding them upside down. So you have the tower moment coming in for the earth signs. Yay! Isn't it awesome? You get the tower. That's a pretty tower. The tower is here to tell you you've built everything on a faulty foundation. You have to start over. It also could be sudden higher awareness, sudden consciousness. It could be aliens landing in your backyard. It's shocking shit that comes in that just, wow. It's Uranus. And it also is in representation of Scorpio. We're on the earth signs. I hear you in the YouTube replay. I love you. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you. I'm seeing like a family and they're standing with their arms up really stretched high. And it's like either sunrise or sunset, but they're just like, yes, we did it. Some kind of, I feel like good surprise with this. And then we have major life event, major arcana, justice. You have 2 major life event, major arcana cards for the earth signs. Is it balanced? And the wheel. Holy cow, man. That's 3 major life event, major arcana cards coming in. And the 10 of coins coming from the outside, coming in. What for the earth signs? This is like, wow. Okay, I got to keep going here. That's ultimate fulfillment on every single level. With the 6 of Cups. And the King of Wands. Wow. Okay, so you have this tower moment, but it's like something is asking you, is this just? Is it balanced? Is it right? Do you really love and value it enough? Okay. With this wheel, it's saying, you know, the Wheel of Fortune is here to tell you the cycles, the karmic cycles always have to keep going, right? The wheel always keeps turning. It always keeps moving for the earth signs. We need to understand that these are fixed cycles. We can't go back and change these cycles. When this tower moment comes in, and if it's balanced, because it's asking you, are you balanced with this? Is it right? Is it just? When the cycle hits, it's going to come in. Something from outside is giving you ultimate cha-ching fulfillment, house, picket fence, family. This is like, you know, elderly grandparents with all of the family members and all the cousins and the grandchildren. Everybody's all together. You know, this is that kind of an awesome energy, and having everything you need monetarily. That's the kind of energy coming in for the earth signs from outside of you. Okay, so this might be somebody else outside of you, a family member, a friend, a boss, something like that. This 6 of Cups here is saying something in your past. You're holding on to something in the past. You know, you have to learn that you're passionate, creative, jumping into things energy is needed in order to get this fulfillment. You cannot be hesitant and looking to the past on this. This is a karmic cycle that must happen no matter. 3 of Cups. That's like freaking celebrating with your girlfriends, okay? Out in this celebratory manner for the earth signs. You know, celebrating life. Knowing that you have enough. You know, you may have a little bit more to go on this because this Tower moment doesn't feel horrible. It feels like a good surprise to me. It may kind of shock you and knock you off your feet, but make sure that you're balanced before you begin. The Justice card doesn't always just ask about balance, isn't it just, but it also says, you know, are you doing this right from the beginning this time? Are you getting it right from the beginning this time? Do you need to really start over on this? There might be a different way because this cycle is going to keep going. And once it goes, it goes. You can't look back being all melancholy, wondering what happened in the past in order to get this fiery, passionate new start. The fire sign energy, this is the fire. This is the fastest knight in the deck. He's passionate. He comes in quick, he leaves quick. But there is cause for celebration here. I want to find out what else we have for the earth signs. These are beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. This is a good reading, even though it may be a little shocking for the earth signs. It may very well, you know. Hey, Sandy. How you doing, soul sister? That's right. Always look for the signs. Always look for the signs. Okay. Trust. Trust for the earth signs. This situation is calling for you to seriously have faith, right? Okay? This is ultimate fulfillment. Ultimate. Coming in. You got to trust. Don't look back. Don't look back on this. Oh my gosh, they gave you 2. Free yourself. And very soon. Free yourself. It's time to take control back of your life, earth signs. I'm coding that. Very soon, you have to clearly decide what it is you want so that it comes to you now. Don't look in the past. This is where we're going. This is what we're doing right here. 10 of coins. She has the entire family. Okay? She has everything she could possibly need. And her ancestors there with her. All the money. All the goods. The house. The picket fence. The children. The grandchildren. Everything. Take that energy and take it right now, earth signs. Take it. Put it in your heart right now. Take that energy and put it in your heart. Now embody that. And know what you want. Passionately. Earth signs, passionately. But ask yourself, is it something that you truly love and value? Is it something simple, too? Keep it simple. Don't get too cray-cray. And make it all confusing because there's enough confusing shit going on in the world right now. That one just jumped. Oh my goodness. Look at this. You got turquoise. Turquoise. Everybody knows turquoise, but let's look and see what the book has to say about turquoise for the earth signs. I love that. I love it for the earth signs. Hi, Mermaid Soul. How you doing? Hey, Tammy Lynn. Hey, girl. Thank you. Thank you so much for putting it in the illuminations. If you guys share and make sure you comment, Shauna, I need you to literally put your email in the comments so that I can have it, or messenger me your email because I couldn't find it. Okay. because she was the winner. Congratulations last week. We have a whole new Aries package that we'll be giving away on the Libra full moon coming up. So definitely want to make sure that you're commenting on the replay of the video. The chat box now does not count. You have to go back and comment on the replay of the video in YouTube. Holy ship sheep. Look, I wasn't even looking and I opened it right to turquoise. Like, I opened it right to it. I wasn't even looking. There it was. So this is a big message for the earth signs. All right. A copper-based stone attracting good fortune since antiquity. Turquoise was popular for protective amulets, sacred to Venus and to Buddha. It is linked earth and sky and made a potent love charm. Your pathway is one of self-realization. Qualities you cultivate now drive your spiritual evolution forward. Release vows that no longer serve you and speak what used to be unspeakable. Watch your health and avoid polluted environments. Brilliant success and happiness are coming your way. Fortune favors you. You navigate the way forward with sure-footed confidence, but watch your personal safety and deal with problems immediately. Do not push it off. No, no, no. Good friends accompany you. You are in the highlight and spotlight, and others really rely on you. The frequency is medium to high for turquoise. The chakra is the throat and the third eye. And the timing is Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Pisces. The timing means the energy of the stone with which it relates best with, okay? But this can be for all earth signs. It means it's different, okay? The soul path, attuning to inner riches. This is your inner riches. Whenever we have inner riches, we can attune to the outer, right? It was like that law of attraction card earlier. This is the bomb diggity shit right here. I'm excited for the earth signs. What a fabulous read for you. Well, that wraps it up. Thank you so much to the earth signs, as well as all of the beautiful elements, water, fire, and air. It's always a pleasure to be with you every single week. I will not be doing questions because it's over 2 hours. I'm trying to keep these underneath 2 hours. So while I appreciate everyone that's here, I will be popping on again this week. So just keep your eyes peeled. I'll pop on in here and we will do just some basic questions and just maybe some fun and just kind of hang out. So for tonight, that closed the AstroTarot Tuesday Night Live. Don't forget, this is a trigger week. Do not allow anyone else's energy to affect your energy. It's very simple once you realize that your higher consciousness is what's in control. Period. Period. Now, do we ebb and flow with that? And does our ego consciousness come into play? Fuck yeah, it does. Because we're in Aries season, which rules the ego. And we have Mars in square to Uranus, the Lord of War in square to the Great Awakener, the shock and awe God. So be aware that people are going to be a little extra emotional, especially with the Mercury and Neptune. People are going to get their feelers hurt. That's going to be happening. It's already probably been happening. And then there's a great sadness. There's a lot of people releasing. You know, there will be people releasing from the body this week. You know, there will be tragedies. In your personal life, you have to learn to ebb and flow. And the more you practice now, non-attachment to other people's outcomes. It's a big one. It's really hard, but you can do it. The non-attachment to other people's outcomes will really help you if you practice it now. And then that way, when the tower moments come in and you get knocked off your feet and some kind of horrible, devastating thing happens, you're able to step back, pull in your higher guidance, knowing that it's embodying you because your photonic light is upping and up leveling by the minute, literally every single day. So you can do that. And I have faith in you. And I love you. And your energy helps me just as much as mine is expanding yours. So, everyone have a beautiful night. Walk in the light and spread the sparkle. Remember, you are the God spark.